analysis video. So today's video is not really anything about business analysis learning. I just want to talk to you about my experience working from home as a business analyst. Prior to the pandemic, I've always had the opportunity to work from home a few days a week. But since the pandemic, and maybe a little bit prior to the pandemic, I've been working from home 100%. And what exactly is my experience? It's lovely. It's a lovely experience. So the initial start of the pandemic with working from home is having that initial worry of how are you supposed to do things? Are you being monitored? What exactly should your routine be? What are the expectations of your organization when you start working from home? What room do you have room in your house for working from home? Are you comfortable? There's so many various things that I had to think about. Another thing that I have to think about is to take a walk every day. I don't actually take a walk every day because depending on how busy my work week looks like, sometimes I don't actually go outside for the whole day. This is not ideal, okay? This is something that I also have to learn, to walk every day. And one thing that has impacted my lack of walking every day is losing Bailey. I just don't see the necessity of walking without my dog, you know? And yeah, it just defeats the purpose of walking, and it just makes me sad. So I'm not going to talk about that part, but I don't really walk every day, but it's something that I should start thinking about. And if you work from home, it's something that you should also try to implement in your routine. Another part of working from home is the magic of shutting down your computer. This is amazing, but I just have to be true to you guys. I don't actually shut down my computer. Sometimes I work past my working hours. And another negative side of it is that even in the weekends, when I'm in the living room watching a movie, for instance, my mind is in the office. It's like I'm thinking, oh, what am I supposed to be doing at this time? But it's just taking that time and acknowledging that you're now outside work and you need to just focus and differentiate and separate your personal life with your work life. I try my hardest not to come into this office in the weekends, but I find myself coming in, not really for work related stuff, but for my personal stuff, but I still find it quite difficult to really take my mind off work because work is within the home. So this is one other aspect of it. However, looking at it on the positive side is trying to just shut down everything once it's 5 o'clock and not look back. This is something that I also need to start practicing and planning to implement into my routine. My number 3 part is, as somebody who works from home, you need to have a routine. Some people miss office life where you have the routine of waking up at a certain time of the day, getting ready, dressing up, catching a certain train. You have that same routine every day, the time you leave the office, time you shut down, and time you come home. However, it's been quite difficult to maintain a routine. So for me, working from home just means that I can wake up at 10 to 9 and start at 9 o'clock, which is not the best because it skips other part of routines. I tend to eat late because meetings start maybe from 9 to 10 to 11 and I don't really have my breakfast until it's brunch time. However, one positive aspect of it is being a mom, because that routine of doing school runs, getting the child ready, getting my son ready for school is still part of my routine. However, I don't have to wake up as early as I would have to in the past with regards to going into the office. So again, working from home is great to sort of find a routine to implement. And one thing that I started doing now is to wake up early, 7 a.m, do my half an hour yoga. 7:30, I'm drinking my tea and just chilling and just taking deep breaths before we leave home about 8 for school runs and all that. And then when I come back from my school runs, I can have my breakfast and get ready for the start of the day. I try to do this every day, but sometimes it doesn't happen. What else do? I try to take my lunch time as well, sometimes meetings, which is something that I also need to learn, to block out my calendar so that I can really take my lunchtime, probably go for a walk around lunchtime or have a snooze. I love to sleep. So lunchtime is one aspect of working from home that I really enjoy because I get the opportunity to just have a quick nap, 10 minutes to half an hour nap before I get back to work really. Another part of working from home is it kind of changes how my son sees me, because I'm always at home, I'm always in the office, easy access. I really enjoyed this part because he can easily just come into the office and knock and ask me for things, or when I have my headphones on, he knows that I'm in a meeting and he just leaves. But it's just a nice feeling to know that my son has easy access to me whenever he needs me after school, and in the evenings really. Another lovely aspect of it is that I can come out of my office 5 p.m. and just sit down and relax and watch a TV or watch a movie or something with the family. Whereas in this time I would have been commuting back home from the office and getting home tired and not being able to do anything with the family in the evening. So one aspect of working from home that I really enjoy, and I hope that this never gets taken from me, is that when I finish at 5 o'clock I can easily just go and chill and relax with my son, help him with homework, watch TV, gist. He can ask me any questions about school. I can really focus on having that one-to-one interaction and family time, which is one aspect of it that I'm not ready to give up at any time soon or ever. One other aspect of working from home actually is the fact that you don't actually have to work out of your home, is the ability to travel and be able to work from where you are, work from another country. Although it kind of prevents me in a way because I have a son that is at school, so going on holidays, summer holidays, half term, I can easily just travel to another country with my son, and then I can work, and then in the evenings we can explore and have fun and enjoy wherever we are. So this is one opportunity as well that I really enjoy about working from home. Again, I can also work in the garden, I can go to a cafe, I can work at my brother's house, I can work at my sister's house. It really gives me that flexibility. And one aspect of my life is family. I really love to spend time with my family, so it gives me that flexibility and availability, and I'm less tired. I find that I'm less tired. Now, another thing that I find that I've sort of stopped doing when I was in the office, in the days of going to the office, I would have my earphones on and listen to music while working. I really don't know how I managed that and how I was able to concentrate on work and documentation, but I managed. But one thing that I do at home now, I don't actually do that. You know, it's something that I should actually try to start doing because it keeps me relaxed. But I think the reason why I used to do it in the office was to avoid people coming to me and really to just focus on my delivery, focus on the work that I'm doing. It can come across as a bit antisocial, I guess, but it really did help me to deliver my work and my documentation better, and to set time for discussion and gossiping with colleagues, and time for actually focusing on my work. Yeah, so that's one aspect of it that I haven't actually explored at home. Maybe I should start doing. One amazing aspect that I love as well is the opportunity to have all these plans, the opportunity to personalize my office space and just be in my space is one thing that I really cherish, and it just gives me that open mind and clarity to focus on my work and focus on my delivery. Actually, one aspect that I really miss about going to the office is reading during my commute. I haven't really read a book for a long time. I do listen to audiobooks, but I miss that time to read during my commute where I always have a book. I'm walking and I'm holding a book. I'm waiting at the station, I'm reading a book. I'm on the train, I'm reading a book. It just gives me time to finish books that I love to read. Whereas at home, you don't have that time, you don't have that routine, and you just jump onto work. So I actually do miss that commute time and spending going internal and just reading books and broadening my knowledge with reading, really. So that's it. This is my experience of working from home and how much I enjoy working from home, and as well some aspects that I miss from working within the office with regards to collaborating with colleagues, free food, you know, spending evenings with colleagues, and having that interaction with stakeholders. I guess those are aspects of the job too that bring some sort of positives. But if I had to choose between the two, work from home for life. What? Work from home for life. I don't want to ever go back to the office. So that's it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it and enjoyed my little snips of videos here and there. Again, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button so that you don't miss any videos that I upload, and so that you can continue to explore business analysis, career, and all the possibilities within this career path. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.